time for dinner yet.
Is dinner yet?
In about a half hour. Nobody's home yet. Why don't you stay up in your room? It's warmer in there.
Maybe I'll walk down to the store and buy a cigar.
There's ice on the street. It's 12 degrees out. Eugene will get you a cigar when he gets home.
I like the cold weather.
You're always complaining you're freezing.
I don't like it cold in the house. I like it cold outside. Maybe I don't have anything to read. Maybe I'll go to the library.
It's 6 o'clock. The library is closed. Eugene has a million books upstairs.
I don't read what he reads.
He has everything.
He hasn't got a book on Trotsky.
You just finished a book about Trotsky.
My book doesn't cover Trotsky. Thursdays, they're open till 7. Eh?
Today is Friday.
I'll take a chance.
Do you want to fall and slip and break your hip again? You don't even have shoes on. You were going to walk in the snow in your slippers?
I'll put on my galoshes.
The drop paper bag.
Where?
In your hand. What have you got there?
It's nothing. It's garbage. I was going to throw it away.
Well, give it to me. I'll go put it in the trash can.
Will you stop treating me like a child? I'm your father. I'll do what I want. When I'm dead, then you can treat me like a child.
You weren't going to the library. You were going somewhere else. Where were you going?
I'll go where I like. If you don't like it, I'll move in with Blanche, huh? Blanche treats me with respect. Don't interfere with me.
Something is going on here. If there's something in that bag that's important, you tell me and I'll bring it there myself.
When the day comes I can't take care of my own things, they'll be praying for me in a synagogue. Katie, don't.
What is this? Is this your bed sheet? Where were you taking it?
They're the Chinese laundry. They never close. Give it back, please, huh?
You soiled your sheet and you didn't want to tell me. Why? I've been washing your bed sheet since I'm 10 years old. So you had an accident. It's all right, Papa.
I had accidents at night. But this is the first time during the day.
So, what else have I got to do with my time? There's nobody in this house anymore anyway. Take off your coat. You'll catch cold.
Not a word. You promised me. If the boys knew.
The boys? Who sees the boys? I forgot what they look like.
Yeah, my God. Did you hear, Grandpa? It's the coldest day in the history of the earth. Is Stanley home yet? Stan!
What are you yelling for?
Yelling.
I hear you.
I'm yelling upstairs for Stanley.
What?
I'm sitting in your coat.
I was going out, but your mother changed my mind.
You're better off. It's freezing. I saw a man kissing his wife on the corner, and they got stuck together. You know the jig of the tailor? People with hot steam on them right now.
Two people stuck together.
What? They have to sew their clothes together.
They can't get them apart.
It's a joke, Grandpa.
That's a joke. What kind of joke?
It's not a joke. I mean, I just made it up. It's funny.
To who? So if it's funny to you, why are you telling it to me for?
The strange thing about my grandfather is he has totally no sense of humor. None. But everything he says, I think, is funny. I mean, maybe it's because he doesn't try to be. If he tried to be funny, he wouldn't be. Where's Mom?
What kind of animal wears a zipper?
What kind of animal? I don't know. What kind?
A horsefly. That's a joke. Not two people stuck together. You understand?
My mom and dad are the same way. I mean, I could tell them something so funny. The pictures on the walls that crammed from laughing. And the three of them just stare at me like dead bodies. I'm trying to be a comedy writer someday. Just the encouragement I get.
What kind of fish sings an opera?
What kind of fish sings an opera? I don't know. What kind?
A halibut.
A halibut?
That's wrong. Halibut. That doesn't sound right.
I guarantee that a halibut is funnier than the real answer. I mean, just look at him sitting there with his hat on. I mean, if he put the hat on to be funny, it'd be dumb. But he doesn't even know he has it on. So it's hysterical.
that girl sound right.
No, don't work on it, Grandpa. It'll come to you. My brother Stanley's the only one who appreciates my humor. I mean, when I make Stanley laugh, I feel like Charles Lindbergh landing in Paris. And Stanley comes up with great ideas. That's why we're going to team up. We're going to be a comedy writing team. The Jack Benny Show has been brought to you by Lucky Strike. It was written by Sam Perrin, Nut Monster, Joseph Berg, and Stanley and Eugene M. Jerome.
What are you eating an apple for? I made chocolate pudding.
Not a fatal combination, Mom. Is popcorn yet?
I don't think he'll be home for dinner.
Again? That's twice this week. So what are you setting his place for?
The hell with him. That's what I'm setting his place for.
How with Mom? Did she and Papa really fight?
It's none of my business.
Oh, come on, you know what's going on. She talks to you.
She used to talk to me. She doesn't talk to me anymore.
I know. She didn't talk to anybody. Even Stan could get a rise from her.
She was always like that. As a child, she used to shut up for more than a month.
No, I can't picture her as a girl. Was she really supposed to be such a good dancer?
I only saw her dance once. I didn't like to go to those places. She used to win cups at that big dance place.
The Primrose Ballroom.
Used to be a big dance place near Long Beach.
The Primrose.
Oh, it used to be a big dance place. The Primrose Ballroom.
Right! He was terrific. He was the greatest teacher of comedy I've ever met. Only he didn't know I was studying it.
Yeah, sure, she was a terrific dancer.
You know, she told me when she danced with George Raft.
Who?
George Raft, the movie actor.
I know who he is. Yeah, sure, she danced with him. He wasn't a star in those days. He was just a greasy-looking kid. He used to go around to all the different ballrooms and pick out the best dancer. She was 15, 16 years old. Not pretty. She was never pretty. But she was graceful on her feet.
Well, if she was really so good, why didn't she try to become professional?
Well, she had an accident. She burned half the skin off her back. 12 girls died in that fire. The owner of the shop went to jail. There was no ventilation, no back door. She couldn't walk for a year. Never went down to the beach again. Not with her back. Now, her sister, Blanche, was a beautiful girl. The boys used to line up outside the house just to look at her. But she couldn't dance a note.
What are you two talking about?
When you used to dance with George Raft.
You see, Pop, he still doesn't believe me.
I believe you. Hey, look, someday I'm going to write a movie where George Raft comes into this club, he takes your hand and he dances a tango with you.
I did the foxtrot better. Make it a foxtrot.
What was the name of that place where you danced?
The Primrose Ballroom.
That was it. The Primrose Ballroom.
Okay, look. I have to talk to both of you, all right? This is really important.
Where is Stanley? The pot roast is almost dry.
No, come on, I have to talk to you.
Pop, do you want a little wine tonight?
Oh, no wine for me. Too much acid. I'll have a beer.
We're out of here.
You got wine?
On television. Look, please, just sit down. I have spectacular news for the family.
What family? You see a family here?
He's sick. Okay, you ready? I would just like to announce that your youngest son, Eugene Morris Jerome, is getting married.
A Jewish girl?
Oh, he's kidding, Pop. He's not even going to this one. How's he getting married?
True. I'm not going with her yet, but I met her. Her name is Josie. I ate lunch with her. I saw the color of her eyes. This is marriage, Mom. This is the girl.
Baby girl, you're not with like someone?
No. I hate that girl. I never liked that girl.
You went out with her for a whole summer.
I had nothing better to do. I mean, she was nice for our first date. Part of the first date till 9:30.
You like the girl until 9:30?
He's kidding. It's a joke.
That's a joke, too, huh? Ask him to tell you about the two people stuck together.
This girl, I knew it the minute I saw her. Her father owns a music company on the same floor I work. She writes poetry And she paints it, her father on her paintings all over his office. She is incredible. She plays all kinds of sports. She plays golf, softball, she plays tennis. She's been to Europe. She whistles Bach and Beethoven, and she hums Rachmaninoff. She has jet black hair and olive skin. And when she walks down the street, the construction workers fall into the cement. If I live to be 100 years old, I will never meet another girl like her.
And she likes you too?
Likes me. When I took her to lunch, we ate from the same chopsticks. We couldn't stop talking. Philosophy, literature, sports. She likes me all right.
I never heard you so excited about a girl.
There's still one minor complication, though. She's engaged to be married.
It's another joke.
No, really. She's engaged to a Harvard law student. But I'm not worried. I think I have the inside track.
I have to check him out.
No, she's going to break off with him. See, she doesn't love him. She doesn't love him, and she wants to break off the marriage. But he's coming in to try to talk her into going through with it. Hey, if she was going to marry him, why would she have lunch with me today?
Maybe she's looking for wedding gifts.
Well, I want to invite her to dinner. I want her to meet the family.
It's been a long time since the family ate dinner together.
On Sunday. Everyone eats together on Sundays. All right?
We'll see. Who knows what'll happen by then. I'm sure she's a nice girl, but eat from your own chopsticks.
You know, she has never turned down a chance to cook for someone before. I mean, there's something going on with her and Pop, isn't there, Grandpa? Grandpa, are you listening? He's asleep. He's probably working on the halibut show.
We're leaving soon.
We're leaving the country.
Ingrid? Gee! What the hell are you screaming about?
Sorry, I didn't know you were sleeping.
Well, ask me. If you ask me, I will tell you.
Snow without rubbers. Toast is half dry. Tell Eugene it's dinner.
We haven't got time to dinner, Mom. We'll take a sandwich later.
What do you mean, no dinner?
We have to get right to work. Gene!
I've been cooking since 2 o'clock. Your father doesn't come home. You tell me no dinner. What am I, a slave here? Sit down.
What's up?
What are you doing now? Oh, whatever you're doing, forget about it. Back upstairs. We have to get right to work. Mom, no calls for us. Take a message. We'll get back to them. We may be up all through the night, so don't get nervous if you hear us yelling. Come on, let's go.
Wait. What are you talking about? What's going on?
Got a job today at CBS.
What?
CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. I was running all over town. I met everybody. I make a terrific agent. I talked to these people like they were my friends. I met Abe Burrows. He said to me, "Good luck, kid." Greatest comedy writer in the business. I was on the executive floor at CBS. Long hallway, pictures of every star in the history of CBS. Jack Benny, Ed Sullivan, Arthur Godfrey, Edward R. Murrow.
You met them?
No, they're pictures. There's too much to tell. I haven't got time. Come on, let's go.
Wait. You mean the actual CBS?
No, it's fake.
We should talk this over at dinner.
What do you care about, Mom? Your dinner? The most important thing that's ever happened in our lives, and you're worried about a lousy pot roast?
Just like your father. You're getting to be more like your father every day. Next thing I know, you'll turn Eugene against me, too.
Sorry, Mom. Shit.
What did you
Tell me slow down talking weekend. When do we start? When do we get paid?
I didn't discuss details. They like the sketch you bring in, then they'll hire.
If they like the sketch, then they'll hire us? I mean, it's not a job, it's an audition.
It's a job. They just haven't liked it first.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Will you let me take care of business? I got us the auditions, didn't I?
So it is an audition. Look, I don't mind an audition. Just make it sound like we're leaving for Hollywood tomorrow.
We discussed Hollywood. I said we'd have no problem moving to Hollywood. We'd leave tomorrow if they wanted.
CBS asked if we wanted to go to Hollywood.
No, I brought it up so they would know exactly how we felt. You have to have confidence when you talk to these people. So I introduced myself to Abe Burrows.
You introduced yourself.
In the elevator. I said, "Mr. Burrows, the greatest thing that could ever happen to me is to work as a writer on your staff." He said to me, "Good luck, kid."
That's why he said good luck. He made it sound like you had lunch with him or something.
Did you talk to 8 boroughs, Gene?
That's not exactly talking to a borough. That's more like the Pope waved at you in the Vatican.
You say hello to people like that 3, 4 times in the elevator, and after a while, they're going to remember you. Starving. You have something to eat? Cook something? What's this at dinner for? We haven't got time for dinner. We got to get right to work.
You have time for cookies, you have time for pot roast. It just takes a few more minutes to chew on.
You go get us a couple of sandwiches and we can eat here while we work. Bring up some milk, some cake, some dessert, whatever we got.
Well, how late are we working?
Until we finish, maybe all night. They want it tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
They want to finish that by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning?
That's how Hollywood works, Gene. They want it good, they want it fast. The show's going every week, not twice a year.
Stan, we've never written a sketch in less than 3 weeks. And we've only written one sketch. And the first part of it needs rewriting. Maybe we're not ready for CBS yet.
You want me to call them up to CBS and tell them that, huh? We'll never hear from them again, Gene. Once that kind of thing gets around, it's through with all the networks.
You think CBS is going to call ABC and NBC and tell them that 2 guys auditioning for Brighton Beach can't be depended on?
Maybe. You want me to take that chance?
You think our names are going to come at a meeting between ABC and NBC? But now you're right. If you're the manager of Boys Clothing and Abraham and Strauss, I'm in Stockholm Music Company. Our names don't even come work to work.
You're afraid. Tell me. You have to have confidence in this world. If you don't have confidence, I'll always be in Boys Clothing and you'll always be in the stockroom.
Why will you always be in Boys Clothing? I have no confidence. Your career does not depend on my confidence.
Yes, it does. We're a team. I need you need me. You have a great comic mind. I'm the best idea man and editor in the business.
You really believe that?
Absolutely. I have an eye for talent, and we have talent. When Joe DiMaggio came up from San Francisco, didn't I say he'd become one of the greatest ball players of all time?
That's because Joe DiMaggio was already a great player in San Francisco. I mean, look, why are we so great? We sold 3 comedy monologues to a guy who does weddings and bar mitzvahs.
Right. And his salary has tripled in 3 months. How do you think all the young comics are starting to come to us? How do you think I got this job at CBS? My friend Mark Garfield, the press agent, showed the monologues to the head of comedy development. Gene, you're going to get us everything we ever dreamed of. If you don't have confidence in us, I've got enough of both. Please trust me. Go get us a couple of sandwiches. I want to start working on some ideas.
Well, I didn't know we'd be working tonight.
Well, we are. Put some lettuce on the sandwich and some mayonnaise.
Well, the thing is, I wanted to see a girl tonight.
Well, now you can. Bring up some cucumbers.
I'll leave by 7, and then I'll be back by 9. I can buy her in the subway. I have to see her tonight.
See you another night. What's wrong with you?
She's engaged to a guy from Harvard, right? And she wants to break it off with him. And he's coming in tomorrow to talk her into going through with it. And I don't convince her that I'm the guy for her. He's likely to talk her into going through with it.
If you can talk her into it, what do you want her for?
Because she's perfect. And you only get one chance in your life of meeting a perfect girl.
Do you know how many perfect girls there are in Hollywood? They're all perfect. You'd be sick of perfect girls if you're begging for a plan.
That's all I need, all right? I have to talk to her, Stan, or I'll lose her. I know it.
Gee, as much confidence as I have in us, I don't have that much confidence we can write this thing by tonight. I have to try. Remember that story Pop told us? How he had an opportunity to go into his own business with a friend? Stayed up all night thinking about it, couldn't decide. A week later, it was too late. His friend lives in Park Avenue now, and Pop's still cutting raincoats. Maybe this is the biggest chance we're ever going to get, maybe not. But are you willing to risk everything? You might not be interested in by next week.
I'll be interested in her for the rest of my life.
Okay, Gene. Go on out. It'll take as much time as you want. I'll write the sketch by myself. I mean it. I'm not going to blow this opportunity.
Never mind, I won't see her.
I said I'll write it myself, okay?
Don't do me any favors.
Are you eating enough?
No, we're having sandwiches upstairs, so ABC and NBC won't be mad at us.
Blanche. I didn't hear the limousine pull up.
No limousine, Papa. It's just a plain Cadillac.
Yeah, like John D. Rockefeller is just a plain businessman.
Got stuck in the snow just like any other car. I had to walk the last 2 blocks. Where's Kate?
What happened to the color fellow who drives you around?
Robert, he's still with us. He's out calling the garage to get us pulled up.
You pay him enough money, he could have carried you.
Tony, you were coming. I could have made extra dinner.
Why, somebody else eating it besides me?
I didn't cook for dinner. I came to talk to Papa.
You had to come out in this weather. We have a telephone now, too.
Mom, I'm having trouble with the pot roast.
What did you do?
I had Blanche.
Oh, Eugene.
Didn't slice it right. I shredded it. It looks like shoelaces.
Oh, you to let me do it. What do I bother cooking for?
How's Nora?
Oh, she's fine, and the children are just wonderful. And she tells me that the baby looks just like you. He's going to be so handsome when he grows up.
Oh, is that what she said?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's she gonna name him?
Myron Isaac.
Myron Isaac. Myron Isaac Eisenberg. Poor kid. Wait till he tries to date a girl from Mount Holyoke.
Eugene! What did you do to this meat?
I killed it! It was him or me, Ma! I killed it!
Mama is big, Papa.
That's a beautiful coat, Blanche. What do you need a Cadillac for with a coat like that?
The doctor tells me if I don't move her to Florida, he can't guarantee what will happen to her.
I thought we had a bargain.
Not talking about Mama is no bargain, Papa. It's a punishment. For me, for Mama, and the whole family. And I'm not leaving here tonight until I do talk about her.
So who's stopping you, huh? Take her to Florida. She'll outlive the palm trees, believe me.
You could be so cruel sometimes.
What did I say, huh? I wish her a long life. You come in here and you aggravate me while I'm eating dinner, and I'm cruel.
Do you know what she says to me at night? The very last thing before she goes to bed at night. She says, why does that man hate me so much? Now, how do I answer that, Papa?
You don't. Because she'll only ask it again tomorrow. Why do I hate her so much? She sits on park benches and asks strange women, why do I hate her so much?
Well, why do you?
Who said I did? She said it. I never said it. I have feelings for the woman. I always had. But I can't live her kind of life, and she knows it. So I hope she lives another 50 years, whether it's on Park Avenue or in Miami Beach. But these are my roots. This is where I lived the most of my life, and this is where I want to die.
But she's sick, Papa. The cold wind blowing off the ocean will kill her in 2 days. Thank God I can afford to send both of you to a nice warm climate. You'll make all of us so happy to see the both of you living together in comfort for the rest of your lives.
Comfort doesn't make me happy. I don't need a place where it's hot 12 months of the year. April to October is all the sun God meant us to have. To want more is a crime against those who have to do without. Read your Trotsky.
This is not political.
Everything is political. The soup in the dish is political. The bread on the table is political. The $4,000 coat on your back is political. Don't tell me about things I was taught from the day I was born.
Not political. Mama's love for you is not political. Every time you don't have a reasonable answer for something, you always turn to Trotsky for help.
You're angry with me because I won't live in your big fancy apartment where a year's rent could feed everyone on this block for a year. With a man in uniform who's opening a door for me, who's 10 years older than I am. Well, not dead yet. I can still push the door open. Because I won't go to your fancy Park Avenue doctors 4 times a week, huh? How much did he get to tell you to take your mother to Florida? I got friends who would have told you to take her for nothing.
And why are you mad at me? Because you were brought up to despise the rich? I did not marry Saul because he was rich. I'm so used to not spending money, he had to teach me how to do it. But if he's loving enough to offer my parents the opportunity to live their lives without worrying for the first time in their life about where the rent is coming, well, what in God's name is wrong with that?
I can't leave here. Not now.
Not now, then when?
Are you so blinded by your own life you don't see what's happening to your sister? Do you know what's going on between her and Jack?
No, what are you talking about?
He's getting ready to leave her. Tomorrow, next week, next month, who knows? He stays because he hasn't got the courage to go yet. But he's going, trust me.
Oh, not Jack, I don't believe that.
Not Jack, she says. A man gets older. He suddenly realizes he only has a few years left to do what he thought he had a lifetime to do.
But Jack loves Kate. He's always loved her.
Absolutely. But at 55, he'll overlook it.
But she manages his life. He depends upon her.
Lucky for her. Otherwise, he would have left last year.
Papa, don't tell me anymore. This is the last thing I expected to hear.
Knowing you, I can't leave this house, huh? Stanley and Eugene are grown men. Their lives are just starting. It's time for them to leave this place. Do you know what it would be like for her to live here alone? A woman who doesn't know a thing in this world except how to serve someone. Why, if she hasn't got dinner to cook for somebody, her life is over. You take your mother to fly. You take care of her. But as long as I'm alive, I will eat in this house.
Grandpa, dinner will be ready in a second. Mom's sewing the pot roast back together.
Maybe Jack won't leave Kate. Maybe they'll work things out.
Maybe. I'll stay until maybe.
Papa, you know I would do anything in the world for Kate. But I've got to take care of Mama first. If I take her down to Florida, I could only stay a few weeks. I can't leave Saul to spend the rest of the winter in New York alone. She doesn't know anyone down there. She cries now when she thinks of it. Kate is strong. She'll be all right. Stay with Mama until the spring, until April.
When did your mother ever have trouble making friends? Why, in 2 weeks down there, she'll be running for mayor. If she gets sick, if she needs me, I'll come to her. But I have my own work to do. This country is growing richer every day from work. And whose pockets does the money go into? To those who had the money before.
Papa, I'm not equipped to argue these points with you. I never understood them and I never will. But I do respect what you think is right. All I'm saying is, does it have to be from Brighton Beach? Couldn't you change the world from Florida?
You're changing your bathing suits in Florida, not the world.
Papa, why do we have so much trouble trying to understand one another?
Grandpa, shut up. Don't say anything. I'm thinking.
Do you mind telling me what it is? I want to think about it too.
It's not an idea yet. It's the beginning of an idea. It's just a thought. Sure. Tiny speck in my mind. The cucumbers.
How about a college sketch? College sketches are always fun.
Like what?
Like this girl named Kathy O'Hara from Mount Holyoke. Goes on a blind date with a guy named Myron Isaac Eisenberg.
I hate funny names. It's a cheap way to get a laugh.
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you try an Ed Blanche?
What if God forbid Jack did leave Kate and the boys did move up? She doesn't have to stay here. Saul and I could take care of all three of you. We could set up a place in Florida, then you wouldn't have to worry about Kate or Mama.
You think she'd leave this house, eh? You think she'd accept charity from her own sister?
Well, why not? I did. I accepted it from her when I needed it. Where was I going to go when Dave died? There's no harm in it when it's your own family. I'd be paying her back for what she did for me and the girls.
Don't you know your own sister any better by now, huh? Nah, I don't think you do.
You know, Papa, sometimes I think you don't approve of me very much. In fact, I don't think you even like me very much.
I have 3 daughters, and I love them all the same. But the one who is in trouble is the one I will help.
Doesn't that include your own wife? Why is it I'm the only one in the family who's willing to help out Mama?
Because you're the only one who can afford it. You ask for too much, Blanche. When you live on Park Avenue, sympathy doesn't come with it.
What you inside the old brain, Sam?
You're still an infant. I'm a goddamn infant for a partner. Why don't you go wait in the bathroom, and I'll call you when I think of it, okay?
I want to help you.
I said come back when I call you, okay?
Yes, Heathcliff. I'll be waiting on the moors.
Bring up some afterwards, will you?
Now, the problem with brothers writing together is the whole relationship gets in the way. Can you imagine Hamlet, written by William and Harvey Shakespeare?
This is for Nora's baby. If Nora doesn't like the color, I can exchange it.
I'm sure this will be just fine. She's coming over Sunday with the baby. It'd be a wonderful opportunity for all of us to get together. Before Mama leaves for Florida. Oh, please say you'll come.
It's a long trip on the train for Papa.
I could send a car.
A socialist in the back seat of a Cadillac with a colored man?
You can let me know your last week.
You sure you can't stay for dinner?
Oh, I can't. I promised Mama I'd help her pack. If I'm not there to help her, she'll try to pack all of our furniture in the suitcase as well. Papa, couldn't you at least call Mama during the week? Just to say hello.
I have lots of meetings next week,
He'll fall.
if I find the time.
He'll fall.
I wish I could stay. I wish I had more time to talk. I'll call you tomorrow. Sometimes I miss this place so much. I miss all the good times we had together.
Blanche. I need to talk to you. Not on the phone. Could we meet maybe in the city? Could I take you to lunch tomorrow or the next day? Whenever you have your time.
Oh, of course, Kate. Tomorrow, whatever time you want.
I hate to ask you this. You know how much I hate you.
Oh my God.
What is it, Papa? Is it a pain? Is it a chest?
Papa.
Try to breathe slowly, Papa. Deep breaths.
His hands are ice cold.
Do you need to lie down?
Oh, I got dizzy for a second. I was hungry. You could wait forever to get something to eat around here.
Can't take this climate. 2 blocks in the ocean in February. How do you keep the house from getting so cold?
It's not the climate, it's not the cold, it's nerves, that's what it is.
How do you know it's not your heart? You haven't been to the doctor in over a year.
A heart attack God gives you. Nerves you get from people who worry too much about you.
Oh, is that meant for me, Papa?
It's meant for both of us. You learn not to pay attention.
You can't take the cold any more than Mama can. Papa, I don't mean to upset you. If you're happier staying here, then stay. I'll find someone to spend time with Mama in Florida. I'll take care of it myself.
All right, Blanche, we have time now.
Why is it we have so much trouble trying to talk to one another? Why is it you have so much trouble trying to take anything from me? Do you know I'm afraid to kiss you when I see you? I know how uncomfortable it makes you feel. Now, why is that, Papa?
You ask too much of me. I'm not an affectionate man. I don't trust affection. People sometimes give it to you instead of the truth.
And what's the truth about me, Papa? Have I betrayed you because the man I married became wealthy? When I met him, he was
say what she wants. She's a good girl, my Blanche. Only sometimes she forgets where she came from. Is it cold outside, Blanche? You bet your life it is, eh? Is it hard on the people who work here? Ask them, they'll tell you. Take them all to Florida. They'll put up a statue of you on the boardwalk. Not even Saul can afford that. They all can't escape, Blanche. They all don't get a ticket to Miami.
And I suppose my sin is that I can afford to buy you one.
Oh, there's no sin, Blanche. You're a generous woman. Even I can see that. Thank God you're able to take care of your mother. But I can't accept the benefits of a country that makes my daughter rich and starves half the people in it.
Care of all the people in the country. I didn't ask for this. I was much happier when I had no money and Dave was alive. But I'm not going to curse God because he gave me a kind and loving husband. And yes, a Cadillac and a mink coat. You want this, take it. I didn't ask for this. I found it in the closet on my birthday. A lot of good it does me. Keeps out the cold, but it also keeps my own father from reaching out and holding me. Is that the kind of politics you believe in, Papa?
I believe in what I was taught from the day I was born.
Well, I believe in what I was told to. That a family who loves one another takes care of one another. Papa, you're 77 years old. You've done enough. You've worked hard all your life. It's time you play pinochle and take walks on the beach. Maybe you'll meet a few retired socialists while you're there. I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see what happens. I'll call you in the morning.
I love you, Papa. And I'll accept whatever kind of affection you can give me. But you're not going to stop me or Mama from giving you ours. We're women. We don't know any better.
You see now why I want to write comedy? I mean, even God has a terrific sense of humor. Why else would he make Grandpa a dedicated socialist fighting against the wealthy class, and then give him a daughter who marries the richest guy in the garment district? Maybe I can sell him to CBS?
Why didn't you finish your dinner?
Not hungry anymore.
You'll change your mind. I'll leave it in the oven.
Do you think I don't know what's going on between you and Jack? That's what you wanted to talk to Blanche about, wasn't it?
You spoke to Jack?
I spoke to nobody. You don't get to be 77 without noticing a few things, eh?
Nothing is going on.
If you could tell Blanche, why couldn't you tell me?
I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid you'll think it's all my fault.
Is it?
You see? That's why I'm afraid to talk to you.
There is so much material in this house. Maybe I don't have to become a writer. You could only get enough people to pay for seats in the living room.
Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I just came off an idea. It's one of the funniest ideas I've ever heard of. I was hysterical just picturing it.
So what's wrong?
I just remembered I saw it on the Red Skelton show 3 weeks ago. Imagine putting it into CBS. Pick this up at College and Crotch and throws out right in front of 8 boroughs.
What was the idea? Maybe we could twist it around.
Twist it around. We don't make pretzels. We write comedy. We're supposed to be original, think new ideas. Don't steal from other people's shows.
What are you, the district attorney of comedy?
All right, we're wasting time. What have you got?
Me? I don't have anything.
What have you been doing all this time?
Well, I was thinking of a way to grow cucumbers in my room.
You are lazy, Eugene. Let me ask you something.
I hate when you say, let me ask you something.
Will you let me ask you something? Are you serious about writing or not?
Yes.
Guess what?
Yes, I'm serious about my writing.
I don't believe you are.
Stan, I'm serious about my writing. Look, maybe I'm a little footloose and fancy-free about cucumbers, but I am serious about my writing.
Serious want you, I don't believe you're serious.
I am. I am. Oh, please, Holy Mother, let my blind brother see that I speak the truth.
All right, tell me how serious you are then.
I'm calling the doctor, Stan. I think you're cracking up.
I just want to know how serious you are about writing.
This much. I'm not being sarcastic with you. I'm telling you point blank, I think you're going crazy.
You've been writing your memoirs since you're 14 years old? You don't give a goddamn about your craft.
It's not craft, Stanley. A craft is Indian rugweed. My memoirs just write down the many things that have happened in my life. And this conversation getting a whole chapter of its own.
See? That's exactly what I mean. You may say you're serious about it, but you're not serious.
Oh, you want me to act serious about writing? Okay. Watch. I'd rather write a comedy sketch than feed all the starving children in the world.
I can kill you right now. You want me to call them up in CBS and tell them we're just not ready for this yet, huh? Is that what you
What are
want?
you getting so angry about?
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are.
I'm angry about your attitude.
Then why didn't you say you were getting angry?
Your attitude stinks, you know that?
I can't believe this. Well, maybe to you my attitude stinks, but to me, it smells wonderful.
Okay. Listen, I don't think we're going to work well together. I'm getting too old. I don't have any more time to waste. I'll find somebody else.
Yeah, how about 8 boroughs? You know, he's probably waiting for you on the elevator.
No, that's what I'm going to do, Eugene. I'm going to find someone who's a little bit more interested in his career than you are.
More than this?
A lot to learn, my young friend.
My young friend? Jesus, now you're Abraham Lincoln. You know, I think this is all about Stanley. I think you're scared. I think this is all the way just putting off sitting down and writing. That's what I think.
Go on, Eugene. Go out with your girlfriend. You know what? I just hope to God she's got money and she's willing to support you. Because you are never going to make a penny in this world on your own, you little shit.
You see what I mean about brothers writing together? They're too busy sibling all the time. But in a way, Stan was right. I couldn't concentrate. I was afraid of losing the greatest girl in the world. Being in love is a definite career killer.
Got another idea.
But lucky for me, Stan was real dedicated. What's the idea?
Not an idea for a sketch, but I think I know what we've been doing wrong.
What?
Tell me what you think we've been doing wrong.
What we've been doing wrong?
Right. What's the essential ingredient in every good comedy sketch we've ever seen?
I don't know. What?
Don't say what so fast. You're not thinking about it.
What's the essential ingredient in every good comedy sketch you've ever seen? I don't know. What?
You know it. We've talked about it, Eugene. Think about it.
Sam, will you just tell me so we can write the sketch? I don't want to take a high school exam.
All right. The essential ingredient in every good comedy sketch is conflict. Remember the night we talked about conflict?
Yes.
You do remember.
Tuesday, September 7th, 8:35 p.m.
All right. That is the other ingredient in every good comedy sketch we've ever seen.
More conflict.
Come on, you know it.
Yeah, the one brother wants to kill the other brother.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
It's correct. You said it in the sentence. Remember what you said in the sentence?
No, it was too long ago.
One brother wants to kill the other brother. The key word here is wants. In every comedy, even drama, somebody has to want something and want it bad. He wants money, he wants a girl, he wants to get to Philadelphia. Somebody tries to stop him from getting money, a girl, or getting to Philadelphia. It's conflict. Wanting plus conflict
I don't want to get this one wrong. A job at CBS. How do you know all this?
I watch all the comedy shows. I make notes. Figure it all out. I think scientifically.
Now that well, now that you know all this, do you have an idea for a sketch?
No. You?
Yeah, I think so.
When did you think of it?
Well, why are you doing all that explaining to me?
Tell it to me.
All right. There's a guy and a girl, and they're in bed together.
Okay. What?
No, just a guy and a girl.
I know. What does he do? Is he a doctor, a cop, an insurance salesman? What?
It doesn't matter.
Details are always better for characters. If he's a cop, maybe there's some police jokes in it.
Okay, he's a cop. Patrolman John J. Mahoney. 4th Precinct, 27th District of Manhattan, on the night shift, 10 to 6. His partner is Vito Magnese. All right, there's a cop and a girl, and they're in bed together. Maybe they're married.
Wait, maybe they're married.
Well, they're married. They had a wonderful ceremony. 400 guests came along. The Paramount caterers came with little hot dogs for the umbrella.
Will you shut up in there? I can't sleep. Mind your different business.
Sorry, Grandpa. Come on. All right, go on. Go from there. There's a cop and a girl. They're in bed together. And she has a broken leg.
I like that.
Thank God.
Okay, what time of year? Winter, spring, summer?
Winter. Temperature 21 degrees. Wind 15 miles an hour. The barometer falling steady with a blizzard.
Can I ask you? All right, go on.
It's 2 a.m. and it's freezing in the room, and the window is wide open. She asks him to get up and close the window. He rushes over his pajamas and finds that the window's frozen. He pushes down with all his might, and he slips a disc. He can't move. She can't move. It's freezing in the room, and the window's still wide open. So how do they close the window? I don't know. I figured that 2 people in a room and the window wide open, they're freezing to death. That was a funny idea. So what'd you think of it?
I like some of it, huge.
Some of it? I only told you some of it. That's all there is to some of it. Which part didn't you like?
The logic. Why didn't she call the doctor?
You went to a Broadway show.
At 2 in the morning.
They stole his car in the parking lot.
She could call another doctor.
They're all at a convention in Cleveland. She broke her fingers. She can't dial.
All her fingers?
Does it have to be so logical? We're just writing a comedy sketch. We're not drawing the plans for the Suez Canal.
Yes, we are, Eugene. It's not believable. It's not funny.
Believable? The Three Stooges are believable? Mo's 55 years old. He wears bangs and he sticks his fingers up to his brother's eye.
Three Stooges. That's the kind of comedy you want to write, Eugene? That's for morons.
And the morons made it to Hollywood. And the geniuses are here freezing in Brighton Beach.
I'm not going to settle for crap, Eugene. We're going to be good. We're going to be the best.
I can't think of anything else.
Let's keep trying.
That phone's out of order.
Come on, too easy, too coincidental.
Too easy. It took me 20 minutes to think of that.
Don't give up. Let me talk to you. There's a guy and a girl in bed together, okay? It's freezing. He gets up and goes over to the window.
Hey, what if he's not a cop? What if he's a doctor? Then we don't have to worry about calling a doctor.
If he's a doctor, he fixes them both up and there's no sketch.
That's fine with me.
Okay, one more time. There's a guy and a girl in bed together. She has a broken leg. He gets up and he goes over to the window.
Oh, and he trips on the wire and he pulls at the telephone cord.
And then they can't call the doctor. You know what we are, Gene? We're goddamn geniuses. Now we can get now we can write the sketch.
So at 7:30, we had the idea to launch our careers and we began to write. By 11:30, we filled up 3 pads. not written a single usable word.
Can't keep my eyes open. You want to take a half-hour break?
How about an hour?
30 minutes, that's all. You have no discipline. And don't let me fall asleep.
You still up?
I thought you might be hungry.
Oh, I had dinner at work. They had food sent in. We gotta get the spring line out by Thursday. Everybody's working overtime. Jacobson is sleeping in his office.
Oh, because I thought you said you might be home.
No, I told you. A whole week. Maybe into Monday or Tuesday. Everyone's exhausted. One of them are all sick.
I have some tea heated up. Sit with me a few minutes.
I won't sweat it up. Let me take a shower first. I smell from the cutting room.
In 33 years, it's never bothered me before. I'll go get the tea.
How are the boys?
I haven't seen them all night. They've been upstairs writing. Stanley thinks they might be able to get something in television.
Television? There's 10 televisions in the country. You don't make money unless you have volume. He's better off than Abraham and Strauss.
If he gets this job, he wants to quit. Yesterday, he looked for an apartment in the city. I think he and Eugene are getting ready to move out.
He's going to pay New York rent on a job he doesn't even have yet? He's got a good future at A&S, for God's sake. He's got security there. Well, what do you really want to know about show business, anyhow?
It's what they want to do.
Well, what you want to do and earning a living are two different things. You don't keep a roof over your head by doing what you want to do. You do what you have to do.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Jack, but if they don't take this chance now, when will they ever get it again?
What chance? It's a 1 in a million shot. Who knows if they have any talent? Have you ever seen anything they wrote?
They read me something once, and they got upset because I didn't laugh. They didn't tell me it was supposed to be funny.
Well, if you didn't laugh, what about those 10 people with the televisions? It's crazy. It's not for them. I'll talk to Stanley tomorrow.
It's not your decision, Jack. They're grown boys. They do what they want now. We don't need their money. It's just you and me and Papa now. And if Blanche can get Papa to move to Florida, it'll just be the two of us. It's a different world today, Jack. We never had the opportunities that they have. You never had the chance to look around. You took the first job that came along. Sometimes I forget what you gave up to take care of the family.
Am I complaining? Did I ever say I gave up anything? I wasn't that brilliant or educated that I had to give up anything. But I made the most of what I did. As a cutter, I'm one of the best, one of the most respected. You ask anyone.
I don't have to ask, Jack. I know.
You think I don't know what's on Stanley's mind? You think I don't know what Stanley's looking for? Actresses, showgirls, that's what he's looking for. And for that, he's going to give up a future and security?
Not everybody's looking for showgirls, Jack.
Is he afraid of hard work? Is he afraid of regular hours? I've been doing it for a lifetime, and it hasn't killed me.
No, Jack, it hasn't killed you. But the one thing I was always sorry about was that you never did something with your life that you enjoyed more.
You don't understand. I've been a cutter for 33 years. What do you have to bring up a thing like this now for?
Because you seem different to me now. Because for the first time, I see the unhappiness in your face. You look older to me, Jack.
I look older because I am older.
No, that's not what I see. What I see is disappointment in your eyes.
Take a shower, get a good night's sleep, and it'll be gone in the morning.
I look every morning and it's never gone. Maybe it's me who disappointed you.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about. You tell me, Jack.
Tell you what, if you got something on your mind, say it.
If I say what's on my mind, you're liable to tell me what I don't want to hear.
Kate, I had a long day. I'm tired. Whatever it is you want to talk about, we'll talk about it in the morning.
I want to know what you're planning to do.
Planning to do about what?
Whatever's been going on, I want it to stop. I don't want to know who she is or what she's like, and I don't want to hear any lies. I just want tonight to be the end of it, and I'll never talk about it again with God as my judge.
Carry on with some woman? Where do you get such ideas from?
Two things a woman doesn't have to be told. When she's pregnant and when her husband stops loving her. Maybe we've had enough years of loving each other, Jack, but I will not live out the rest of my life being humiliated.
Who's been talking to you? What goddamn liars have been telling you this? There is nothing going on. I don't understand. I don't know what's happening to us when we can't even believe each other anymore.
Maybe it's the way you look at me when you say you're telling the truth.
There is no other woman.
Why not?
What?
Why not? You're a normal man, you're affectionate, you're as healthy as anyone else. You and I have been together as man and wife and I don't know when. So it's not me, and you're swearing it's nobody else, and I'm asking you why not?
Well, please, Kate, let's not go to that. I beg of you.
Don't beg me. Don't you talk to me about how trustworthy you were. We passed all that when our children grew up. It's just you and me now, Jack, and if I'm not enough for you anymore, then you tell me it. You get out. Get out, goddammit. I will not be pointed at the windows as I walk down the street.
There is no other woman.
I don't care. Stop it anyway.
Look, I know I've changed. I know I'm different.
Yes, you are.
I don't seem to have any feelings for anything anymore. Getting up in the morning and going to bed at night, why do I do it? I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was the war. After the war, nothing was the same. I hated poverty, but I could deal with it. I don't know my place anymore. When I was a boy in Temple, I looked at the old man and I said, my goodness, how wise they are. They must know all the secrets of the world. Now I'm a middle-aged man and I don't know a damn thing. Wisdom doesn't come with age. It comes with wisdom. I'm not wise. And I never will be. I'm not even a very good liar. There was another woman. About a year ago. I met her in a restaurant on 7th Avenue. A widow. She worked in a bank. Not all that attractive, but refined, and she spoke well, and she was better educated than I was. But that was a year ago, and it didn't last very long, and I knew it wouldn't, and it's all over now. If I've hurt you, and you have every right to be, I'm sorry, and I apologize. I'll be truthful with you. I'm not telling you all this now, and I have a great sense of honesty. I'm telling you this because I can't carry the weight of all this guilt on my back anymore. Don't ask me questions about her. Let's talk about you and me. Tell me how we can get out of this thing. But who and what she is not important anymore.
How old are you?
Almighty, you won't be happy till you dig into it, will you? 44, 45, I don't know, I can't remember. I never asked her.
And what did you talk about?
When?
That first day in the restaurant.
I can't remember, we just talked.
It must have been about something. The chicken, the salad, the fruit cup. How do these things start, Jack? I never heard this before.
I don't know who you're trying to hurt more, Kate. You or me.
What did you say in the restaurant, Jack?
Anything. Everything. We talked about music, we talked about politics, we talked about the weather, our children.
You get 45 minutes for lunch. Besides eating, that's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Yes, that's a lot of ground to cover, Kate. Is that the answer you wanted?
Why her? After 33 years of marriage, why is this woman the one you picked?
For Christ's sake, don't make me say nice things about her. You want me to say she was a tramp? Okay, she was a tramp. I had an affair with a peroxide blonde tramp. Is that all right, Kate?
I wish to God you had. A tramp I could handle, but that's not your nature, Jack. I want to know why this woman.
This is a mistake, Kate. A mistake we'll both regret as God is my judge. Why this woman? Because she had an interest in life besides working in a bank or taking care of her house. To her, the world was bigger than that. She read books I never heard of. She talked about places I didn't even know existed. And when she talked, I just listened. And when I talked, I heard myself saying things I didn't even know I felt before. Because she asked me questions I had to answer. Learning about yourself can be a dangerous thing, Kate, And some people like me should leave well enough alone. And those other things you were afraid to hear, I won't tell you because they're true. But it was less time than you think, and well, it's over now. I know once is enough to hurt. I realize that, but I never went to that restaurant again. I never saw this woman again. If either one of us feels better now that I've told you that, then shame on both of us. Kate, I could kill a man in the street, and he'd probably stand by me. Maybe he'd understand it. So why is this the greatest sin that can happen to a man and wife?
Because I'm not strong enough to forgive it.
I didn't expect you to.
What do you expect?
I'm not clever enough to answer that.
This woman, this refined, educated woman, if I left you, would you go to help?
She wouldn't have me. She's content with her life the way it is.
If she would have you, would you go to her? Why not?
Because I know where I belong.
Here? This is where you belong, Jack? In a house with a woman who hasn't read any of the right books or traveled any further in the world than the subway could take her? I take care of the house, and I raised a family. But I don't know the questions to ask you that will make you feel things you never felt before. No, I don't think this is where you belong anymore, Jack.
If I felt that, Kate, I would have left last year.
You did leave. You never moved out, you left.
I know we haven't been the same together, not for a long time. And for that, I'm sorry.
So you stay with me because she wouldn't have you. I got some bargain, didn't I, Jack?
So, what do you want to do about it?
What do I want to do about it? Is that the way it works? You have an affair and I get the choice of forgetting about it or living alone for the rest of my life? It's so simple for you, isn't it? I am so angry. I am so hurt by your selfishness. You take what was good between us and you break it and you leave me to pick up the pieces. And still you continue to lie to me.
I told you everything.
I knew about that woman a year ago. I got a phone call from a friend. I wouldn't even tell you who. What's going on between you and Jack, she asked me. Are you two still together, she asked me. Who's this woman you're having lunch with every day? I said, did you see me, Tina? She said, no, but I heard. I said, don't believe what you hear, believe what you see. I hung up on her. Did I do good, Jack? Did I defend my husband like a good wife? For over a year, I lived with that. Hoping to God it wasn't true, and if it was, praying it would go away. God was good to me. No more phone calls, no more stories about Jack and his lunch partner, no more worrying why you were coming home late from work even when it wasn't busy season. Until this morning. Guess who called me? Guess who Jack was having lunch with twice in the same restaurant last week? Last year's lies don't hold up anymore this year, Jack. This year you have to deal with it.
It's true, Kate. I did see her last week. I had lunch twice in that same restaurant and once in another restaurant.
And where else? Do you always sit or do you lie down once in a while? Twice tonight I went to the phone to call and see if you were really working with me. But I was so afraid to hear you left early I couldn't dial the number. How is it possible I could give you so much I would love you all my life?
Would you believe me if I told you it was just lunch and nothing else?
I can't talk about this anymore. Sleep down here, wherever you want, except next to me.
Kate, she's just a friend now, that's all.
Is that what you tell her I am? Just a wife?
Kate, she was away from her job for six months. I knew what had happened, but I couldn't get in touch with her. Her son was killed in an automobile accident. So I took her out to lunch and we talked about anything else except the accident.
If you see her again, you pack your things and you move out of this house.
Kate, I slept with this woman before and you forgave me. So in other words, buy her lunch and show her some compassion, and for that you want to end this marriage?
I never expected to get through a lifetime without you ever touching another one. But I was famous for having something I could never do.
What are you waiting? What? I told you to wake me at 12:30.
What time is it?
It's 25 to 1, we overslept.
5 minutes?
Come on, get up, move. Come on, get oxygen into your veins. Move, get oxygen into your veins. Don't. All right. Here's what we have. The whole thing from the beginning.
Sam, we don't have anything.
We just don't be crossed out.
It's all crossed out.
Read it anyway. If I hear it again, I'll figure out what we did wrong and we can do it right.
There's 2 pads of it here. It's going to take us an hour to read that. It took us 3 hours to write. It's completely right.
You stop fighting me all the time. The more you fight me, the more pressure I feel. I don't need my head full of pressure.
A bedroom about moonlight. It's February and we see frost on the windows. One of the windows is open and we see the curtain blowing out. We hear teeth chattering from the bed. Can't hear that.
Can you hear that? I can't hear that. I can't concentrate.
I can hear it, but I'm sitting a lot closer.
All right, let me talk to myself a minute. Stop it, Stan. You waited your whole life for this. Don't be a schmuck. Stop and listen to what he's reading. Okay, read the rest.
A woman speaks. Her name is Shirley. Shirley says, read this crossed out.
Why'd you cross it out? Why'd you black it out? When you cross something out, you don't black it out. You put a thin, simple line through it. Do you understand me?
You want me to take a drawing class?
Alright. Let's stop this long and maybe there's something wrong with it. Let's think of something new, okay?
It's going to take us just as long to come up with another idea.
My head's tightening up. I'm all constricted inside. I just can't paint, Gene. It's hard, Gene. Really hard.
I know.
I love being a writer, you know? It's the writing part that's hard. You think it's a rewriter. I'm good at writing up, rewriting stuff that's already been written, right?
Yeah, like an editor. I mean, everybody needs an editor.
Gene, I don't want to hold you back. I mean, if we don't come up with a sketch, if we don't get this job, I don't want it to stop you.
Ah, come on, we'll come up with something. We just have to relax.
No, this is you 2 writers I know, Marvin Rose and Alan Dwight. They wrote something to Note Girl once. They've taken on it by ask them to.
Oh, don't ask them. I want to work with someone else.
No, they're good. They're not as good as us, but they make a living and do it.
Hey, they're not as good as us, then what are we stopping for?
I'm not stopping, Tina. I'm just planning ahead. I could do what you're doing. You're the greatest, Gene. You're the greatest comedy writers in America. I just need to learn to deal with the pressure, you know?
Well, me too. It's not easy for me either.
I'm glad we had to start. It reassures me you want to stick with me. I feel better already.
Me too. I feel more relaxed.
Now we can just come up with an idea for a sketch.
We will. I know we will.
Oh, God. Please give us an idea, God. Please tell us an idea for a sketch. I'm here, God. Please tell us. Give us an idea for a sketch that you're not using. Tell us something that makes you laugh.
It was the biggest night of my life, and here I was, sick in bed. I took Josie ice skating at Rockefeller Center, and I came home with 102 temperature. Jewish guys are never good at sports to play between November and April. We came in with a finished sketch a few days late. Although CBS said we weren't ready for big-time television, they put us on small-time radio. Saturday night at 6 o'clock. And everyone's getting dressed and eating dinner, but not listening to CBS radio. It was an experimental comedy show. They were trying out new young talent. We knew our features were on the line that night. But it wasn't CBS we were worried about. It was Mom and Pop's approval that could also.
No, Mom. No fruit, no nuts, no food at all.
Why not?
You find a room full of people eating cashew nuts, they won't hear anything.
Doesn't make any noise.
9 minutes to 6 and Pop's still not home yet. I can't believe this. Of all the nights in the world.
I don't know what to do about Eugene. He shouldn't be coming down here with the flu.
He'd be down here with leprosy, Mom. Pile up his pieces in a chair next to the radio. Think he's gonna miss this? Where's Grandpa? His phone?
He's taking his nap. I'll wake him right before it's dark.
We're on in 9 minutes. It takes him 12 minutes to get his slippers on. Grandpa, come on down! The show is on!
What kind of cookies do you want with the tea?
No tea, no cookies. That's just what I need is a room full of rattling cups and you saying, "Watch your crumbs."
I was doing it for you, not for me.
Well, don't do it for me. I want it quiet so you can hear the laughs. What's the matter with the radio? Is it plugged in? It's broken, Mom. The radio's broken.
You have to let him warm up?
No, it's broken! It never takes this long to warm up.
You see,
Is that clear? Doesn't sound clear to me. Can you hear that?
I hear fine.
It's all the ice on the wires. I hate the winter.
You're going to get an ulcer, Stanley. You were never this nervous at Abraham and Strauss.
No one tuned in to listen to me selling boys' clothing, huh? I don't see Pop. I don't even hear the train.
Are you sure you told him 6 o'clock?
500 times. I pinned it on his pajamas last night. Where could he be?
I don't know. I'll go wake up Grandpa.
I'll do it. You turn off the TV, it'll start to whistle in the middle of the program.
Mom and Pop were still together, but you never noticed it. About a month had gone by since their big fight, and they barely spoke to each other. And when they did, it was in the third person. Is he coming home for dinner yet? Oh, he's not sure. He'll let her know. But she doesn't care. Let him do what he wants. I kept looking around to see if there's another couple there.
Run 3 minutes. Grandpa, come on down. Tonight's the night Eugene and I become capitalists. Some audience we've got. A mother who doesn't talk to her father who isn't home yet, and a grandfather who hasn't laughed since the stock market crash.
You have 102 feet.
Why did they waste years developing a thermometer? You could have made a fortune just pulling people's heads out.
There's a train. Even if you weren't, we'll never make it on time.
If I got time to go to the bathroom,
Run in 3 minutes.
Go when you have to go. Go on.
you got today's paper.
Paper? We won't see you until next Tuesday, Grandpa. Didn't I leave you in the bathroom about 5 minutes ago, Gramps?
What's that mean? You're right. Forget it, I don't have to go.
Not there, that's Pop's chair. Sit over there.
Oh, no, not there. There's always a draft, and that's fine.
Well, let me sit there. I gotta put my feet up. They're swollen again.
Gee, it's the toughest seat in town to get.
Few people getting off. I can't make out anyone though, it's too dark.
So, what kind of show is it, huh?
Show. It's a variety type thing. It's entertainment and sketches and everything. It's comedy.
Why, there's nothing to say. There's nothing to say? With 3/4 of the world in economic slavery, there's nothing to say.
They didn't want sketches on economic slavery, Grandpa. They're looking for laughs, not an uprising.
There's nothing wrong with a good laugh. We can all use a good laugh these days.
What time is it?
Jesus, it's almost on and he's not home yet.
My heart is pounding.
Does anybody want a date?
Yeah.
Dates don't make rules.
No, Ron, nobody wants anything.
Please, God, don't let us be humiliated.
Aunt Blanche has all her friends listening. Grandma has all everybody in her apartment in Miami. Everybody invited me to tune in.
Yeah, but try and get them to read a newspaper. They have a good time.
Here it comes, this is it.
Good luck, Stan.
They have a Spanish-speaking dog, huh?
The pity here is hysterical.
They really speak Spanish or they taught it?
We can talk CC. Maybe he has to be boss.
Well, if the dog speaks Spanish, the audience would understand him. We're not a Spanish dog.
Why didn't I mention your name?
At the end, if there's time, there's a lot of people involved in the show now.
And now, the star of the Chubby Water Show, Mr. Chubby Water!
Get your head away from there, Stanley. Look at that.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of nervous. It's been my first time on New York program. I was in Decatur a little way, and our humor is a lot slower out there. I have my own program in Decatur, and I told the joke ain't allowed to do next week's show.
Oy vey.
A small town. I'll tell you how small it is. Some guy drove through town and threw a snowball at us, and we were shoveling it out for a week.
Did that really happen?
We're an agricultural town. We ship all the fruit and vegetables that drop off the trucks passing through.
Only in America this man makes a living.
That's all right, Grandpa.
Most families prefer to have 2 girls and half a boy. The reason being that with half a girl, you still got to buy the whole dress. But with half a boy, you only got to buy the pants.
I recognize Stay away from him, he's crazy.
Hey, heading to his program in my own house.
Springfield, Illinois' first speech was supposed to be in Decatur, but it's waiting for too long. And darn it, it didn't step over us.
In Russia, he'd be shot.
It's my own grandfather.
But a new baby was born there yesterday. Well, I lost my space.
Why is he telling us all?
It's a monologue. He's warming up the audience.
Better off sending up Pete.
I'll be right back when I make my first tour to New York City and meet the Pitkin family at Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York.
That's all. That's all. Thanks. Pop, it's the time. You just made it. That's nuts.
I'm sorry I'm late, I couldn't help it.
You didn't miss anything. You timed it on the button.
Sit in the armchair, Pop. You can hear perfect.
3 trains are frozen to the tracks out there. It's so
Sit
fast.
down, Pop. The comedian's name is Chubby Water. He's a little corny with the network lifestyle.
He's about to visit the Pitkin family from Coney Island. That's ours.
Does he want anything to eat?
You'll have something after. Tell it thanks anyway.
You're not going to get out alive, so people call each other him and her.
Ever since he was born after a child in Decatur, Illinois.
I'll explain that later, Pop.
But it's not the Empire State or the Statue of Liberty or Gladstone that Mr. Waters wants to see. It's the people, or it's the people who make our cities great. And so he decided to take the subway. Being half a person, he walks through this turnstile and rides
CBS. Became up real short in the living room in Brighton Beach. The 30 minutes went by about as quickly as the Middle Ages. Finally, our agony was over.
A chubby water show with a Steve Coleman Jason production in association with the Columbia Broadcasting System. The Vito, talking dog, appears in the courtesy of RKO Pictures. The producer of the Chubby Water Show was Jeff Bishop, directed by Todd Allen, written by Michael Sullivan, with our Shapiro, Frank Conway, Della Brent, and Stephanie and Eugene Gerard.
Jerome!
From New York, to all of you, from all of us.
You couldn't even remember the name, you stupid idiot. Jerome doesn't even sound like Jerome. I should have been in rehearsals. I'm calling a lawyer.
It was a great audience, though, wasn't it?
We got through it, dude. At least we got through it.
Well, I liked it. It was lively, the actors were good, everybody remembered their lines.
It's radio, Molly. Read the scripts.
But did you really, really like it?
What do you mean, did I like it? Didn't you hear the audience laughing?
That was them, not you.
There were too many funny lines, I couldn't find a place to laugh. Next week, make it slower.
Where you going, Ma?
I have to run next door to Mrs. Luxley's to borrow some honey for this one's tea. I'm very proud of you both.
I can go.
Don't you have a date in half hour? It's worth it for me to catch cold to see you get married.
Well, I'm going to finish my nap.
I didn't like it, I can tell.
Well, I didn't hate it either. If I don't hate something, it's not too bad.
What was wrong with it?
Well, to me, comedy has to make a point. What was the point of this?
To make people laugh.
That's not the point. To make people aware. That's the point. Eh? Political satire is what you should have written. With political satire, you could change half the country. Think about that sometimes.
Political satire? Well, we're lucky we came up with a few good jokes.
I'll teach you how to write. You sneak in a few remarks about the political system in this country. If you make it funny enough, CBS will never notice, eh?
Can't you just sing it? The Socialist Review starring Chubby Trotsky.
I like the talking dog, huh? See? Didn't make any points, but he made me laugh.
You haven't said anything then, Pop. Is anything wrong?
To tell you the truth, I had a hard time listening.
Why?
Sit down. Both of you. That was us you were writing about tonight, wasn't it? The family.
No, not really.
Not really. You weren't making fun of the family tonight?
No, we weren't thinking of the family. It's all the people we grew up with. Here in Brighton Beach, Coney Island, Brooklyn. It's no one particular, Pop.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but listen. You have a woman on the show, and the woman says to the man, my family doesn't say hello to my family. That wasn't your mother? If that wasn't your mother, who was it?
That's every mother that lives out here. They all talk like that. That's what happens in a neighborhood. Everyone sounds alike.
Everyone in this area knows about your grandfather. They know he falls asleep in libraries, on the trains, on buses. So you put a grandfather in the program who falls asleep on newspapers on the floor. The people in this area who are listening know who you're talking about. Aren't you ashamed to put something like that on the radio?
He heard it. He didn't say a word. He never thought it was him.
I don't care if he said a word or not. I knew it was him. You knew it was him. Doesn't make any difference who he thought it was. You don't poke fun of your own grandfather in front of the whole world.
We never poke fun at him. We love Grandpa. It's just that old people fall asleep a lot, so we just wrote it down. It's just a coincidence.
And the husband. What did you say about the husband on the radio tonight?
Nothing. Eugene, on the program, what does the woman say her husband does for a living?
He's in ladies' pajamas.
And I'm in ladies' raincoats, right?
No, I just meant that as a joke. I mean, it's just funny.
Are you trying to pretend that you don't know what's going on between your mother and you? You're not blind, you're not deaf. So you must know something's going on, huh? I don't know what kind of story she tells you. I don't know what kind of story she fills your head with. God knows what she's telling about me.
She never told me anything about it, I swear.
But you know something's going on, right?
In a house with walls like these, you hear everything.
Well, let me tell you something. Not only do these walls have ears, The walls in the house next door have them, and the one next to that has them. The whole damn neighborhood has them. In a community like this, everybody knows everybody else's business. So what do you think they're thinking in Bright Beach when they hear a radio program in which the woman sounds familiar, and she tells us her husband's in ladies' pajamas? They understand what you mean. They get the innuendo. What do you think they're thinking when they hear this program and they find out that the two sons of the man in ladies' pajamas wrote the program? What do you think they're thinking, huh?
I know what you're getting at, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Can you promise me that? Can you give me a written guarantee? The only thing that people like better than gossip is filth. And that's what they got on that radio tonight.
What are you talking about? That's crazy.
I'll never forgive either one of you for ridiculing me in front of my neighbors, in front of my friends, in front of strangers. You'll never know how many people I called up today to tell them to listen to that program because I was so proud of my two sons. It's a mistake I'm going to make again.
You know, you may have been proud to them, Pop, but you never encouraged us. If it was up to you, I'd still be selling boys' clothing.
That's what I heard tonight. I wish to God you were.
Stan, cut it out. Look, we're sorry you feel this way, Pop. We both are. But we didn't write about you and Mom. We just wrote about all the couples in the neighborhood. When I handed got that on paper, it just sounded like the ones we knew best. But it wasn't intentional, I swear.
You know what I was thinking tonight when I heard that? I swear to God, I thought, this is no way of getting back at their father for hurting their mother. Is that so impossible to imagine?
No, not so impossible.
Huh. So maybe we're getting closer to the truth. What did she tell you about this woman? Did she tell you what she was like?
I told you she never told me anything about it, okay?
But you seem to have feelings about it. Where did they come from? Someone in New York? Because you have a lot of friends in New York, don't you? Well, let me tell you something. I don't care what you heard about this woman. You will never find a kinder, more decent human being on this whole earth. You understand me?
Go to hell.
What did you say?
I said go to hell!
Hey, cut it out!
How can't she Joan of Arc? That's still my mother we're talking about here. Look, do whatever you goddamn please, Pop. But do not blame Eugene and me for humiliating you when you're the one who's humiliating us. He's so guilty for what you've done. You're busy accusing everyone else of betraying you. I never wanted to hear what's happening between you and Mom. I prayed every night we'd work it out and it would pass out of our lives. Jesus, you could have called each other him and her forever as long as you kept it together. All my life you're talking about things like dignity and principles. And I believe them, Pop. I still do. What kind of principles does a man have when he tells his two sons the woman he's seeing on the side is a wonderful, decent human being?
Either you've grown up too fast, or I've outlived my place in this house.
I can't believe what just happened. I'm shaking, I swear to God.
What I said was wrong?
I don't think you should have said it.
I didn't bring the subject up, did I? I never accused him of anything. Most of my friends' fathers screw around sometimes, maybe all the time. They don't ask their sons to pick the woman into the family.
He didn't say it like that.
Screw you, Eugene! What are you taking his side for? What are you going to buy her a Mother's Day present?
I'm not taking his side. Something's happened to me the last few years. I know that. But you don't know the whole story. You don't know his side of it.
Eugene, he did not listen to one word we wrote on that program. He's so paranoid, he thinks it was all about him. Jesus, the one night in our lives we look for his approval, what does he do? He tells us what shits we are. Maybe I'd outlive this house. Is that our fault too? No, that truckload of guilt dumped at our feet? We can have the goddamn house. Because I'm moving out, Gene, the both of us. We've been waiting for a chance to move, and this is it. They liked our work at CBS. We can afford a place in New York. The time to move, Gene, is soon. If you don't come with me, you'll go alone.
No, you're right. Just wish it wasn't when everything was so bad.
There's 2 or 3 places I saw over New York. One over on the west side that gets the sun. It's a great place for parties. You're going to bring your girlfriend over. You'll be able to have your own room. Stay overnight.
No, she's not that kind.
Well, you can bring over the kind of do and take your girlfriend to the movie.
Stan, when you wrote that sketch, were you thinking about Mom and Pop?
No, it's like you said. It's like, yeah. I thought the father was Mr. Greenblatt. Joe Vignotti's grandfather once fell asleep in his oatmeal. He nearly suffocated to death.
I was thinking about Mom and Pop. And Grandpa, they were the ones I was writing about.
Okay, a little bit of them too.
It was only them. I mean, that thing about Lane's pajamas. I mean, I just was, it was just a joke. But maybe I did it subconsciously, like Pop said.
It's subconscious, Gene. It's not a crime.
I'm the one who should have had the fight with him tonight. I mean, I didn't know. I was so angry. Like, this is part of you. It's this funny, likable kid. And then there's the other part. The part that writes. It's an angry, hostile, real son of a bitch.
You better start making friends with this son of a bitch, because he's going to make you a lot of money. Hello? Joe, did you hear it? Well, what did you think? Hold on a minute. Joe Benotti cannot stop laughing. He thought it was better than Jack Benny. Come on. Yeah? Hold on a minute. Let me tell Gene. His mother and father thought it was so typical, they thought it was about them too. They loved it. Yeah. Oh no, they were crazy about it. Yeah, my father thought it was terrific.
Who's that on the phone?
Joe Vignotti's dance friend. You like the show?
Why shouldn't he? Where's your father?
He's up in his room. Your room.
Radio program is over. Shouldn't be downstairs. Back in bed.
Mom, I'm not 8 years old.
You are until you move out of this house.
Can I coach on that? Yeah. Thanks a lot, Joe. Talk to you tomorrow. The man sells kitchenware at Abraham and Strauss. Should be the critic on the New York Times.
What did your father think of the show?
He thought it was very lifelike.
He'll probably tell you about it later.
He tells me hello and goodbye. That's what he tells me. Hurry up and get dressed. Don't keep them all waiting.
Okay, how can they stay in the same bed together night after night and not say a word to each other?
Now, I wonder if one sneezes, if the other one says Gesundheit.
Jerry Applebaum once told me his mother and father didn't talk to each other for over a year. They still made love 3 times a week, though.
Josie and I got married, that would never happen to us. I mean, how can I sleep in the same bed with her without stroking her hair, touching her skin, and telling her how much I love her? But then again, that's probably what my father said before he married my mother. Like if she was married man.
Tonight's the night, kid. I've been after this girl for 6 months, but tonight's the night. She loves celebrities. Get a good night's sleep. We got a show to write tomorrow morning.
Not if he's still sick.
Who's this? Mama! I didn't recognize you. You sound wonderful. You sound younger.
Is that Josie?
It's not Josie. Go to bed. No, Mama, it's Eugene.
Ask if she runs the
Did you
show.
make any friends? Uh-huh. 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 Mama, you don't have to name them all. I'm glad you made friends.
Ask if she heard the show.
Did you hear the radio show? Eugene and Stanley.
Did she like it?
She loved it. You know who? The Pitkin family in Coney Island. No, Mama, these are actors. He's not a dentist, that's a different family. No. All right, Mama, I won't argue with you. If you know them, you know them. Everyone else is fine. Jack's doing very well. Blanche told you what? No, that was months ago. Well, I'm telling you different. It's fine.
Didn't I tell you to go to bed? I know you haven't heard from Papa. He's been very busy. He asked about you all the time. No, in this room.
You want me to get him?
Mama, leave it alone. I don't think it's a good idea. When he's ready to call you, he'll call you. I don't think he means to hurt you. It's just that he's got to do things in his own way. Listen, you told me what yourself. Men are peculiar. I am not defending him. Where am I taking his side?
what you make up in your own head. Oh, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry. Yes. I know. I do too. Goodbye, Mama. I'll call you next.
Want me to make you one of my famous chocolate milkshakes?
You put too much Hershey's in it. I don't like it so sweet.
You know what I thought?
What?
Thought when you got older, you stopped having trouble with your parents.
Yeah? Then be thankful you're still young.
I cannot believe you. You never stopped working. You know, when Stan and I get enough money, we're gonna get a maid for you, Ma.
A maid in Brighton Beach? People would pay admission just to come over and look at her. Oh my God! Get off that table! Are you crazy sitting on my dining room table?
Sorry. I didn't leave any marks.
Marks I can clean off. But I never want to see you show disrespect to this table.
I'm sorry, table, and a coffee. Expensive?
My grandfather made this table with his own hands for my grandmother. Over 52 years she had this table. When I was a little girl, I used to go over to her house and help her polish it. I didn't know it was work. I thought it was fun. Maybe because she and I did it together. I was closer to her than I was to my own mother. That's a terrible thing to say.
That's really how you felt.
When she died, she left a will. She gave away dresses, jewelry, even a little cash. But she knew what I wanted. The table you eat on means everything. This is the one time in the day when the whole family is together. This is where we share things. We really get to be a family. When I'm gone, if you and your Josie get married, this will be your table.
What about Stanley?
Stanley won't get married so fast. But when he does, you make sure he brings his family to be sure.
You know, maybe one day you can let me help you polish it.
When your wife has a little girl, send her over. She and I will polish it.
Maybe we'll have twins. You can get it polished twice as fast.
What are you following me around for? You make me nervous.
I'm not following you around. I just feel like talking to you. You know, I love it when you talk about the old days.
I remember them anymore. They were so long ago.
You just told me about the table, and that was a long time ago. What was your grandmother like?
Tiny. Little bit of a thing. All the women were small in those days. When I was 9 years, see the Statue of Liberty.
Must have been someday.
Oh, this is what they dreamed of all their lives, to get to America. And when they saw that statue, they started to cry. The women were wailing, the men were shaking, everybody praying. You know why?
Because they were free.
Because they took one look at that statue and they said, that's not a Jewish woman. Problems again.
A Jewish Statue of Liberty? Can you see? In her left hand, she'd have a baking pan. And in her right hand, held up high, would be the electric bill.
And my grandfather, of course, was a socialist, so when he saw the statue, he said, it's too big. They should have made a small one and given the money to people who needed it.
If your whole family was socialist, Ma, how come you're not?
Not the whole family, just the men. A man doesn't fight for political causes, I understand.
Yeah, but you voted. I mean, you voted for President Roosevelt.
I trusted him. I liked his face. I got a little nervous that he smoked a cigarette holder. That was a bit too fancy for me. He had polio, and I figured a man who walked with crutches wasn't about to take advantage of poor people.
You amaze me sometimes.
And I like Harry Truman, and I trust too.
Why?
Because he walks everywhere. 7 o'clock in the morning, he's out walking the streets. The Secret Service men can't even keep up with him. But he was once a haberdasher, did you know that? And a man who has to get up early in the morning in the winter to open a store knows what it's like to be a working man. All right. Enough already. I want you back in bed.
I will in a minute. First, tell me about George Rapp.
George Rapp. If I tell you about George Rapp, you're gonna say you don't believe me.
I believe you. I believe every word you say. Just tell me about George Rapp.
You heard it 100 times.
I know, but every time you tell it, it gets a little better. Go on.
Tonight I did with him. I committed a sin. I knew God was going to punish me for it, and he did. He paid me mistakes in his life.
What sin did you commit?
The day before I was going to the primrose, my Aunt Zipper died, my mother's sister. The next morning we all went to the funeral, and that night the whole family went to my grandmother's to sit in mourning. But I knew that George Rapp would be coming to the primrose. He was a friend of the owners and promised he'd come. I never really thought he'd dance with me yet. I just wanted to watch him. But I thought in the back of my mind, maybe, it's only this. He might ask me to get up on the floor with him. He wasn't even an actor yet, just this skinny kid who looked like real Valentino. But the best ballroom dancer in New York. And to dance with him made you never think.
Well, did he flip a coin like he does in the movies?
Never. But he was always smoothing back his hair with his right hand. Every 2 minutes, smoothing back his hair so it got so shiny you could see his face when he was dancing.
Oh, so you went to the dance that night?
I told my mother I wasn't feeling well. I told her I just threw up in the bathroom, which I did, so she took me home. I knew that she and Papa and the girls wouldn't be home until midnight, so I ran home and I changed my dress and I went to the primrose with my girlfriend in LA. And all the time, I knew that God was going to punish me. I kept saying to Adele on the way over, I wish I was a Catholic, that way I could go to church and confess my sins. And I knew I just committed another sin by wishing I was a Catholic. My whole life away with this one chance to see George Rapp.
Well, did you have a crush on him?
On George Rapp, are you crazy? He was Italian. Besides, he wasn't my type anyway. He thought it was, I had the crush on him. Since I was 13 years old. He was 5 years older than me, and he went with a whole other crowd. In those days, young people didn't tell each other when they had crushes on each other, so you had to guess. He sent messages with your eyes, your face, the way you walked by him.
How'd you walk by?
Not too much, not really. But he was hard to figure out. He was never a show-off, never a fancy man. He didn't smile a lot, but when he did, he really meant it. In those days, all the boys smiled at everything. They thought it gave him a good personality. Jack was too honest to put on a good personality. He was what he was. You get a smile from Jack Jerome, you knew you had to win. But it wasn't right. The smiler's got to be the salesman, the smiler's got the girls, the smiler's got to be the woman. Father paid the price for not being a phony. It was hard to impress him. That's why I went to the primrose that night. I thought that if Jack heard I danced with George Rapp, that might get him dancing.
This is a movie. This whole story is a movie. And someday I'm going to write it.
So that night, pouring rain, beautiful over the primrose. My hair got soaking wet. I lost all my curls. I wanted to die. But then I got this feeling idea. Instead of drying it, I left it wet. I combed it straight down. It looked like a Latin from Manhattan. A perfect partner for George Rapp. When I came out of that lady's room, my only friend seemed recognize me.
I can't believe this is my mother talking.
Oh, don't worry. I knew God was going to punish me for the wet hair, too. The boys must have asked me to dance, but I said no, because I didn't want to tire myself out. And then I started to get scared because it was 10 after 11 and he still hadn't shown up. If I didn't get home by midnight, my parents would walk in and see that I had lied to them. With my mother, I didn't need God to punish me.
12 o'clock, Cinderella. But the story is everything.
And then, 25 after 11, he walked in. Like the king of Spain. My heart was beating louder than the drummer in the band. And he had these two friends, one on each side of him, with bodyguards. And I swear there was something in there inside Jack's pockets. I thought to myself, there are either guns and more jars of grease for his head.
She actually had a sense of humor. This was the side of my mother I hardly ever saw. Wait,
He walks in with the two guys.
So we walked in with these two friends, and I know I don't have much time. So I grabbed Bobby Boudet, who was a shoe clerk and the best dancer at the firm. I said, Bobby, dance with me. He had a crush on me, and I had never given him a tumble before. He didn't know what hit him. So out on that floor we go, and we foxtrotted from one end of that ballroom to the other. In and out, bobbing and weaving through the crowd, gliding across that floor like a couple of ice skaters.
Begin to begin. Maybe night and day, that's what I use in the picture.
And I never once looked over to see if George Raft was looking at me. I wanted to get his attention. I didn't want to give him mine. So the number finishes and Bobby dips me down low. It was a little lower than a nice girl should dip, but I figured one more thing would do it. I walk over to Adele, and I'm dripping with perspiration, and I say, Adele, did you watch me? And she says, it's hard to tell. His eyes don't move. I look over at George Raft, and he's sitting at the table with his two friends, and Adele is right. His eyes don't move. And by this time, it's 25 after 11, and he's never even looked at me. So I said to myself, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And then Adele and I started for the door.
The tension mounts. The audience is on the edge of their seats.
And as we pass their table, George Raft stands up and he says, excuse me, please. And he's looking right at Adele Abrams.
Adele? He's looking at Adele Abrams.
And Adele's shaking like a leaf, and she walks over to their table and he says, I wonder if I could ask you a question. I wonder if your friend would care to dance with me. Adele says, you wonder if you ask her? And he says, please. I'm a little shy.
I don't believe that. I don't believe George Raft said that.
I swear to God, may I never live to see another day.
Well, even if it's true, I can't use it in the picture. An audience would never believe it.
Fine. So Adele comes up, she asked me. I looked over at her, and he smiled at me, and his eyes moved for the first time. Not fresh or anything. He had the look of a man with a lot of confidence, and I never saw that before. He stared the life out of me. So he takes my hand, and he leads me out onto the floor. Everybody in the primrose is watching, even the band. Somebody had to nudge the band leader to tell him to begin. And we began. We danced around that room. And I held my head up high and my back straight as a board. And I looked up at the ceiling and down at the floor, but never in his eyes. I saw a professional do that once. His hands were so gentle. Hardly touched me at all, but I knew exactly where he wanted me to move and which way he wanted me to turn.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
I want you to show me how you dance with George Raft.
Show you how I danced 35 years ago? I don't even walk like I did 35 years ago.
Oh, come on. You danced every year with Papa, the garment industry affair.
It's different. They don't even do those same steps anymore.
Not a whole dance, just two steps. One turn. That's not perfect music. All right, so move the gentleman around the floor.
Not the Chuchino, I'm not moving.
Come on, look. I'm George Raft. Come on. Everyone's watching. Don't let him down. Of course.
You're holding me too tight.
He's so graceful. And I never knew you were so graceful. There's Adele. Adele. She's wonderful.
That's Herbie. And give me a hand. And then it was over.
And then what did he say?
He said, thank you, it was my pleasure, and he walked away.
He didn't even ask your name?
I didn't ask for his name, why should he ask for mine? Oh, my God, I'm dripping with perspiration in the middle of winter. I don't know how I let you get me to do such things.
Because you liked it. Why do you always stop doing the things that make you feel good?
What's the matter? Raising you and Stanley wasn't something that made me feel good?
Mom, there's other things besides raising a family.
Yeah, so I heard. All right, I want you back in bed and no more back talk.
No. You didn't finish the story yet. Did you get home before 12?
No. The trolleys were running late and I got in almost 12:30.
What did your mom and pop say?
They never knew. They decided to spend the night at her sister's house. Only Aunt Blanche was home and she was fast asleep. Never told anybody what I did, but in 2 days the news was all over the neighborhood. People were congratulating my mother as if her daughter was a movie star. She was angry. She knew she couldn't say anything. When I saw my grandmother, she squeezed my hand and she looked at me and she said, I know, darling, I know. So now do you believe I danced with George Raft?
Yeah, I believe you.
My God, I'm exhausted. Never ask me that question again. Telling the story is harder than dancing with him.
You know, I think what you did that night was wonderful. And you didn't get caught, so God didn't punish you. The story is a happy ending.
The story isn't over yet.
I'll be honest about one thing. Dancing with my mother was very scary. I was doing what my father should have been doing with her, but he wasn't. And holding her like that and seeing her smile was far too intimate for me to enjoy. Intimacy is a complex thing. You have to be careful who you share it with. But without it, life is just breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a good night's sleep. Most people will be content with that, and most people are. I was determined not to be most people.
Where do you work on Sundays, Jack?
Didn't expect to see you up so early. Sorry, but I haven't got time to talk.
Well, then take your time. Where are you going, Jack?
I'm leaving, Ben. I'm moving out.
I see. Did you explain this to Kate?
But I call her in a few days. I probably say all the wrong things right now.
Oh, you mean you think in a few days you'd find all the right words to say?
Friday night, we was out shopping.
Oh. You should have told them. It would save money on food for the week.
This isn't just happening. This has been coming for a long time. I've got to leave before she gets up.
So, who's going to tell her, huh? Me? If you want me to tell her, you better pay me. I get top money for telling my daughter her husband walked out.
This isn't just happening, Bennett. It's been coming a long time. She may be angry when she finds out I leave, but she won't be just surprised.
You think maybe she'll be angry, huh? You walk out of a marriage for 33 years, and you think all she'll be is angry. No, if that's how much you understand about her, maybe she's better off without you.
What do you know about it? You've been a visitor in this house for 33 years. You come, you have dinner, and you leave. You never lived up in that bedroom there with us. No matter what anybody tells you, whatever happens between a man and his wife happens in the privacy of that room. And even God himself isn't there all the time to listen.
You're making a mistake, Jack. Whatever she says, she won't leave you. This thing with the other woman won't last. I know. I've had enough other women. But Kate will deal with this. She'll ignore it. She'll pretend it's not happening. She'll live with you and not talk to you to preserve her own dignity. But she won't leave you. I'm her own father, and I'm saying to you, have your affair until it's over. But don't break up what will last the rest of your lifetime.
You don't understand. This is not an affair. I don't sleep with a woman. I did once, not now. She's sick, Ben. She's only got 5 or 6 more months to live. Maybe not even that.
Well, maybe you think this is a noble gesture, huh? But I think it stinks.
Don't be so hypocritical, Ben. You've got a 72-year-old wife living alone in Florida, while you stay up here pretending to be martyring yourself for some political cause you haven't cared about for the last 20 years. I'm the last one to blame you, but where is it written that a man must love the same woman till the day he dies?
In the marriage vow he took.
Well, if I took it, then you took it too.
True. Well, I don't love anymore. Maybe I am a hypocrite. I don't have another woman, no. My mistress is my privacy. I've been faithful with a room upstairs that lets me do what I want. I'm having an affair with peace and quiet. But you're right. I'm no better than you.
I'm 55 years old, Ben. I'm not ready for a room yet. I better run. I'm getting away from myself and everything that I was. I have no more children to raise. There's nothing waiting for me out there except one thing. Something else.
You're making a mistake, Jack. A big, big mistake.
Why?
Because Kate is my daughter.
I'll call the boys tomorrow.
How long you been up?
A few minutes. I heard Jack come downstairs and I thought he might be hungry. Did you put up hot water?
What am I, an invalid? Certainly I put up hot water.
You want some eggs?
No.
No eggs?
Why do you always ask me if I wanted eggs, huh? If I want eggs, I will. Wouldn't I ask you, huh?
Don't start it, Papa. It's too early.
Listen, if it'll make you happy to make me eggs, make it. Scrambled, not to lose.
But that's what you're saying. You didn't want it.
I don't. I'm having them for you.
Well, ask you to make the things if you don't want them. I'm sorry, Papa. I overslept last night.
I heard the music. I heard you dancing with Eugene. I forgot all about your grandmother giving you the dining room table.
You forget a lot of things, Papa. You shouldn't have been listening.
I know. Yeah. But I enjoyed it. I left the door open and cracked. Some boys you got, Kate. You raised them real good, believe me.
What is Jack doing in the kitchen so long? Nobody lets me cook around here anymore. He's not in the kitchen. Is he in the house?
No.
Where'd he go, for a walk?
No.
Well, he's not in the house, and he didn't go for a walk, so where'd he go on a Sunday morning? Why didn't you tell me? Did you think I wasn't expecting it?
I tell you, Kate. He's gone. He's moved out. It's as simple as that.
Mom heard the news about Pop. She didn't cry. She didn't reach out to hug him. She didn't make a sound. When I was in the Army, they told us in battle, don't try to help those who are crying out for help. Go to those who didn't make a sound. They were the ones in real trouble. The winter moved on, so did our careers. As the temperature got colder, Stan and I got hot. They doubled our salary at CBS, and we were washing our hands in the same jar as Arthur Godfrey.
All right, don't say a word. You sit down.
What?
You sit down, because you're not going to believe it. Now stand up. This news is too important to sit down.
What it is?
Where's Mom? Mom, come on inside. Grandpa, where's Grandpa?
He fell asleep on the kitchen table.
Mom, remember once I told you have to have faith in me, that I knew talent when I see it, and right away that Eugene and I had talent. I never gave up on us, did I? Did I, Eugene?
He said the 8 times he tried to commit suicide. And the one time he tried to smash his typewriter with my baseball bat.
Except for the time I tried to smash his typewriter, I never lost heart, right?
Except for the time he lost heart.
But otherwise, I never faltered, never gave up hope. So guess what I'm going to tell you?
He gave up hope.
No. We got the Phil Silver Show. You, me, and 2 other writers, $200 a week. A piece! A piece! That's $400 a week. You realize how much money that is?
$300 a week.
Incredible, you healthy kid! I negotiated the whole deal myself! That's incredible! You don't even have to pay an agent.
When do we start?
3 weeks from Monday. They wanted us to double on the Chubby Water Show, but I turned it down. It's too much work.
Ah, come on, we can handle it. Why don't we do it?
No, big mistake. We spread ourselves too thin, we'll lose the quality. We make good here, we'll make the big money later. What do you think about this, Mom?
What do I think? I got 2 geniuses, that's what I think.
3 geniuses. They're the ones who gave birth to us. That's why I think you should be living in New York, too.
New York, what are you talking about?
Peter and I are moving next week. Signed the lease today. We'd be working night and day. It'd be murder for us to come out here to visit you. The woman showed us a place 2 blocks away. It'd be perfect for you and Grandpa. Before you say no, please come and look at it.
In the first place, if your grandfather didn't move to Miami, he's not going to move to New York. In the second place, who do I know in New York?
Aunt Blanche.
Aunt Blanche lives on Park Avenue. Why do I close to visit Park Avenue? I have my friends here. I like the stores better. Do you know what they would charge me for chicken breast in Manhattan?
Just want you to be happy, Mom.
You made me happy enough today. So much happier than I get scared.
Come on, let's go. I got other things to talk about.
What day are you moving?
Next Monday.
Did you order orders?
We're not taking any furniture, Mom. We're getting all new stuff. We're just going to take our clothes.
You don't want the bureau? It's a beautiful bureau. I bought that brand new neighborhood.
25 years ago, Mom.
You don't want it? Don't take it. I'll save it. Maybe your children will want it.
Jane's told me I'm not ready for marriage yet.
Well, get ready. If I don't get grandchildren, what did I need children for?
Sit down. So Pop today. He's waiting for me outside CBS.
No kidding. How is it?
The woman he was seeing, Audrey, they took her to the hospital yesterday. He said she won't last out a week.
How's Pop taking?
Looked lousy. He asked about Mom. He asked if she was all right. He started to cry. We're in Louis' restaurant on Madison Avenue. He grabs my hand and holds it. Starts to cry. The waiter looked at us as if we were a couple of lovers.
I'm just Audrey. You know. Do you think he'll go back to Mom?
No, at least not for now. I asked him. Besides, he said to me, I can't go back to that house. Somebody will take me back, he said.
Sure she would. Mom still loves him.
Maybe. She's stubborn like Grandpa.
Then why do we do this to each other, Stan?
I don't know. Maybe explained it all in the letters.
What letter?
2 letters, one from me and one to you.
What's in it?
I don't know.
Didn't you read it?
You told me not to.
When can we read it?
After he died.
After he dies.
You made me promise him that. I said, Pop, if it's so important, why can't we read what's in it now? He said we just have to wait.
What if he lives to be 90?
There probably letters of apology explaining why you did what you did.
I'd be 54, I wouldn't even care.
Maybe the letters say you'll never forgive us for what we did. Am I saying go to hell with it?
No, he forgave. The other hand and the rest of them. You gonna wait till he dies to read it?
We try.
Well, what if I die before him? Does he get his letter back?
Funny, Gene. It's a wonderfully invented mind, but sometimes it lacks respect.
I suppose it did. I was really confused. I always loved my father, but I was mad at him for leaving my mother. And I was really sure at him for leaving me with this thing. I didn't want him to die, but how else was I going to read the damn letter? I knew I was really mad at him. I was thinking of sending him a package on Father's Day and printing on it, never ever to be opened. That Monday was the last day of break. Stan and I didn't have much of a pack. My mother put our clothes in old buckets in the basement just in case. Daughter's a socialist, don't have too much faith in show business.
Where's Mom?
In the kitchen, baby. 2 years' worth of cookies.
Frank, you're going to keep your promise, right? You're going to come down to see the first show.
Only if it's about something. If it's just funny, I'm not interested.
No. Got this girl named Kathy O'Hara. She goes on a blind date with a guy named Chubby Trotsky.
Why'd you tell him? Now he knows the ending.
You two still like to kid me, don't you? You think I never knew when you were kidding me? Well, let me tell you something. When you were kidding me, I was kidding you twice as much.
Well, how much should we ask for it? You know, we're going to sell them on the train.
No train. We're taking this trip in a cab.
Oh, don't let my friends see you in a cab, huh?
Am I going to get a hug from Grant?
A hug yet? You really want to humiliate me, don't you, huh?
Take it hard.
Yeah, I suppose I'm going to get the same thing from you, too.
Of course. I'm going to kiss you right on the lips. You're going to have to tear us apart.
Step right into these arms, Broadway, Mama.
Yesterday he was a writer. Today he's gone able.
Mom, there's one thing I want to say to you.
Don't say anything. You know me, I don't deal with these things too quickly.
It's not that horrible. And it's short. I love you. It wasn't so bad, was it?
All right, come on. We're not moving to Budapest. Come on, we got a party to catch at 4 o'clock.
What party?
At CBS. Don't you realize how many gorgeous women we're going to meet tonight?
Stanley, he's not joking. Leave him alone.
I'm only kidding, Mom. I won't let one beautiful showgirl come near him. It's only in a couple of days. Oh, and Grandpa, just so you know, I always knew when you were kidding me.
I knew when you knew.
Wait. I just want to look around for you.
I'm going to get you cab. I don't care what it costs. This is a party I'm not going to miss. I told you, baby, didn't I? Tuna Maggio enough. Not bad, huh?
You know, I knew that no matter how many times I came back to see this house, would never be my home again. Mom and Pop split up and they never got back together. In fact, they remarried about 2 years later to a pretty nice woman. I know Mom would be hurt to hear me say that, but the truth is the truth. Grandpa found it rough going into his 78th year, and he finally gave in to capitalism in Miami Beach. He plays pinochle every day, and he donates half his winnings to the Socialist Party. I finally married Josie, and every day and every night, she'd fall asleep with her hand lying gently across my chest. I won't even breathe for fish and move it away.
Gee! Come on, I got a cat.
I'm coming.
I didn't realize how cold it was out here before.
I didn't keep my promise to Pop. I opened his letter and I read it. He didn't apologize. He wasn't mad at Stan and me for what we wrote. All he wanted was for us to understand his side of the story. Only he never said what his side of the story was. You know, contrary to popular belief, not everything in life comes to clear-cut conclusions. Mom didn't do anything very exciting in the rest of her life. Just waxed at grandmother's table and basked in the joy of her son's success. You know, she was never really comfortable with words like, I love you. A hard life can sometimes knock the sentiment out of you. But I never felt she sacrificed herself for us. I mean, whatever she did, she found her own quiet pleasure in it. And all in all, she did consider herself a pretty lucky woman. I mean, after all, she did once dance with George Rapp.